Hello friends, I'm going to show you the best AI video generator of the moment. Yes friends, I'm talking about Halio's new flagship model, O2. It's so amazing that even Google's V3 pales in comparison to it, especially when it comes to silent video generation. In this video, I'll tell you about the special features of Halio O2, the amazing things it can do, and I'll also compare it with other leading AI video generators like Google's V3 and Kling 2.1. So you can get a clear idea of just how powerful Halio O2 really is. Along with that, I'll walk you through its performance, its specs, and how you can use it yourself, all step by step. And yes, make sure to watch till the end of the video because I'll reveal how you can use this tool for free, and that too for unlimited time. So let's get started without wasting any time. It's extremely easy to use. You just need to go to the Halio website, and I'll put the link in the description. You can see it here. I'm using a completely new account, so I can show you that when you start with a new account, you get 500 free points. Now here, you get two options, image to video. You can upload any image and create a video from that image. Text to video. Here, you can also generate a video just by entering text prompts. The most special thing about Halio O2 is that it creates videos up to 720p resolution, and you can choose either a 6-second or 10-second duration. If you want a 1080p video, that can also be made, but it only supports 6-second videos in that resolution. Now, I'll first show you some examples of text to video. After that, I'll also show you image to video. Halio O2 is the most famous for accurately understanding complex prompts and applying realistic physics. So let's start with a tricky prompt. A man is riding a unicycle and juggling red balls. I pressed the generate button, and the output that came was truly amazing. The man is actually riding a unicycle and juggling red balls. Yes, a few balls do disappear at the end of a scene, but overall, this was the best video so far. Now, when I put the same prompt into Google Vio 3 and Kling 2.1, the performance was quite poor there. In Google Vio 3, the man wasn't even riding the unicycle properly, and the juggling was also wrong. In Kling 2.1, the unicycle was moving, but the man wasn't even pedaling, and the juggling was completely missing. So, the winner of this round is only Halio O2. Now, I'm going to do another interesting test to see if Halio O2 can generate existing celebrities as well. Prompt: Will Smith is eating spaghetti. Here, I wanted to check if it could generate Will Smith just from the text prompt or not. As soon as I generated it, man, it was amazing. It was 100% Will Smith. And that too, eating spaghetti. It was so realistic that it was hard to spot any flaws. Just that Will Smith looked a bit depressed. Maybe he's gotten bored of eating spaghetti now. Now I put the same prompt into Google V3 and Kling 2.1. Google V3 doesn't generate anything at all because it's very strict when it comes to celebrities. What came out of Kling 2.1 looked like a duplicate of some white guy named Will Smith. That didn't look like Will Smith at all. So here too, the point goes to Halio O2. Halio O2 also has an excellent understanding of physics. So let's enter the next prompt. A skier jumps off a snow ramp and does an acrobatic twist in the air. The video that was generated was absolutely perfect. The skier was spinning in the air in exactly the right way. His arms, legs, everything was absolutely correct and perfectly intact. There was no strange deformation anywhere in the scene, like the head separating from the body or the hands disappearing. Nothing like that happened. Now, when the same prompt was entered into Google Vio 3 and Kling 2.1. In Google Vio 3, the start was good, but by the end, the body parts started shifting in weird ways, and the head ended up in the wrong place. In Kling 2.1, the skier was moving backwards and doing random things in the air. It didn't look realistic at all. So here too, the point goes to Halio O2. Now let's do the next test. A gymnast is flipping on a balance beam. In the generated video, the gymnast was standing properly on the beam. She even did the flip. Yes, it was a bit imperfect, but her hands and feet were perfectly fine the whole time. The body position was absolutely correct. There was no weird twisting anywhere. In Google Vio 3, you could see the classic AI mistakes. Sometimes the legs would disappear, and there was a lot of warping. The video from Kling 2.1 was sharp. The hands and feet were fine too, but the flip looked completely wrong. So here as well, The winner is Halo 02. Now let's test another fun and slightly difficult scene. A giant cat wearing aviator glasses is running fast in the desert, with a child clinging to its back. The cat is running so fast that a trail of fire is forming behind it. Halo 02 generated this scene absolutely perfectly. The cat was actually wearing aviator glasses. The child was clinging tightly to its back. The cat was running so fast that the fire trail behind it was clearly visible. When I tried to generate the same scene with Google VO3 and Kling 2.1, Google VO3 couldn't even make the video. Maybe it has restrictions on generating scenes involving children. Kling 2.1 did create the cat and the child, but instead of a fire trail, it set the cat's tail on fire. It was like it turned the cat into a Charmander. So this round's point also goes to Halo 02. Now let's test a comedy scene. Some friends are having lunch in a cozy cafe. Suddenly, a capybara falls onto the table and everyone is shocked. Halo 02 nailed this scene as well. The friends were sitting comfortably, enjoying their lunch. The capybara actually fell onto the table from above. When the capybara fell, plates and forks were seen flying everywhere. I mean, even the physics was spot on. In Google VO3, the capybara fell onto the table. But the weird thing was that the food didn't move at all. The physics was off. In Kling 2.1, the capybara was already sitting on the table, and for no reason, everyone got scared and ran away, as if the capybara was a ghost. So here too, the point goes to Halo 02. Now, one of my favorites, Halo 02 generated this one absolutely perfectly. The princess was in a white, shiny dress. The dragon's eyes were actually glowing red. The scene was made exactly in a 3D Disney Pixar style. In Google VO3, the princess was running, but the dragon's eyes were red, and the dragon suddenly appeared in the middle of the scene. So that's wrong. In Kling 2.1, the style was a bit better, but the dragon's movement and the physics in the scene were messed up. So here too, Halo 02 is the winner. Now I'll test the camera movement of Halo 02, which is what makes it really special. The camera slowly pushes in towards a couple who are kissing each other. The guy is in a black suit, and the girl is in a red dress. Then the camera tilts up towards the sky, and the text "The End" appears on the screen. Halo 02 generated this absolutely perfectly. The camera slowly pushed in towards the couple. The guy was in a black suit, and the girl was in a red dress, exactly the way I had described it. Then the camera tilted up towards the sky, and the "End" text appeared perfectly on the screen. In Google VO3, there wasn't any camera movement at all. No push, no tilt. In Kling 2.1, the camera pushed in but didn't tilt, and the text was messed up too. So here as well, Halo 02 is the winner. Now let's test a very detailed scene. A man wearing a denim jacket is sitting at a table in a small, cluttered kitchen in New York. On the table, there are old newspapers, an empty coffee mug, and a half-eaten bagel. A cat is sleeping on the windowsill. Outside the window, a bear can be seen. Just then, his roommate, wearing a bathrobe and glasses, comes in. Halo 02 created this scene absolutely brilliantly. The man was wearing a denim jacket. There were newspapers, an empty mug, and a half-eaten bagel on the table. A cat was sleeping on the windowsill. A bear was also visible outside the window. The roommate enters, wearing a bathrobe and glasses. Google VO3 also recreated the scene accurately. Everything was present. Kling 2.1 also created a good scene, but the bear was missing. So in this round, Halo 02 and Google VO3 were tied. Now let's test a scene from a live football match. A live football match from the FIFA World Cup. Halo 02 created the scene in a truly spectacular way. The footballer was kicking the ball properly, moving ahead by dodging the defender. The scene was absolutely clear and physically accurate. Google VO3 created a good scene from a distance, but up close, the faces were distorted. The hands and feet looked strange, and the boards and signs in the background had meaningless text. In Kling 2.1, the football ground itself looked very small, and the ball was missing too. So, the winner of this round is also Halo 02. Now, let's check the speed scene. A bike racer is taking a sharp turn at very high speed. Halo 02 created this scene in a really impressive way. The scene was very sharp and clean. The bike's speed, physics, and movement were spot on. Google VO3 and Kling 2.1 both created this scene properly as well. So, in this round, all three were on par. Now I'll test the MA2 video feature. That is, where you can make a video from your own photo. I uploaded a photo of a warrior and gave the prompt. The warrior runs towards the monster, leaps at the monster, and gets ready to attack. The monster opens its mouth and roars, engulfing the warrior in flames. AI-infoguru recreated this scene perfectly. The warrior was running and leaping towards the monster. The monster was opening its mouth and roaring. The warrior gets engulfed in flames, exactly the way I had imagined. In Google V03, the scene was very slow. It couldn't create a fast-paced action scene properly. In Kling 2.1, the warrior was running, but his arms and legs were getting badly distorted. So here too, the winner is AI-infoguru. Now I uploaded a photo of two warriors fighting in a scene and gave the prompt. The camera circles around them. The warriors fight with swords. The swords clash, and then the camera zooms in on their faces. AI-infoguru created this in an absolutely brilliant way. The camera first circles around, the warrior swords clash, and then the camera zooms in on their faces. In Google V3, the scene was very slow and bland. There was no excitement. Kling 2.1 turned the sword into a lightsaber, which I never even mentioned in the prompt. So here too, the winner is AI-infoguru. Now let's see how good AI-infoguru is at creating anime scenes. I gave the prompt. A girl is talking to a creature. The camera slowly zooms in. AI-infoguru created a scene perfectly. The girl was talking to the creature. The camera was zooming in smoothly. The whole scene was in a classic anime style. In Google V03, the girl wasn't even talking to the creature. It looked like her mouth was closed. In Kling 2.1, the scene was fine, but the girl wasn't interacting with the creature. So in this round 2, AI-infoguru won. Now let's check if AI-infoguru can also make vertical videos or not. I uploaded a vertical image and gave the prompt. The camera slowly pans to the right, where a girl in a white dress is standing and looking at the boy. AI-infoguru generated it perfectly. The boy was walking forward. The camera was smoothly panning to the right. The girl in the white dress was clearly visible. The whole scene was created in anime style. Google V03 can't even make vertical videos. When I uploaded the image, it was asking me to crop it horizontally. Kling 2.1 also created the scene, but the camera wasn't panning and the girl was missing too. So the winner of this round is also AI-infoguru. Now let's test another vertical video that has a lot of action. I gave the prompt. The camera quickly zooms in on the girl's face. The girl shows a scared and surprised expression. Then the girl turns around and runs away. The camera chases after her as she runs down the street at night. AI-infoguru nailed the scene perfectly. There was a fast zoom on the girl's face. The girl's fear and surprise were clearly visible in her expression. The girl turned and ran away. The camera was smoothly following her from behind. Google V03 just couldn't make a vertical video. It was just suggesting to crop the image. The O3's video had neither a fast zoom nor proper movement. Kling 2.1 performed really well this time. In all the tests I did, AI-infoguru performance was outstanding. It follows complex prompts absolutely correctly. The physics feel completely realistic. The camera control is excellent. The animation is totally smooth and natural. According to an independent leaderboard, AI-infoguru rating is about 100 points higher than Google V03. That means it's way ahead in the competition. Yes, ByteDance's new model, CDance 1.0, is currently at the top of the leaderboard, but it hasn't been released to the public yet. So right now, the best AI video generator in the world that you can actually use is AI-infoguru. As I mentioned at the beginning, when you create a new account on AI-infoguru, you get 500 free credits. It only takes 25 credits to generate a 720p resolution video. To generate full HD 1080p videos, you'll need to get a paid plan. Its cheapest plan is $96 per year, which is about 800 rupees per month. Google V03 costs $250 per month, which means it's much more expensive compared to AI-infoguru. So in my opinion, you should definitely try AI-infoguru. This is the most powerful AI video generator of the present time. So now we'll see how you can use this tool for free and for unlimited time. First, we'll log out from the account where our credits are almost finished. Now we'll go to a website called Google Cloud Lab. Its interface will look something like this, and I'll provide its link in the description. Through this website, you can generate unlimited usernames and passwords for free, and the most important thing is that this is an official site by Google. To access it, first you'll see a green-colored option that says Sign In or Join. Just click on it. After clicking, a new page will open where you can log in with your Google account. Once you're logged in, you'll be asked for some basic information like your date of birth, which you can easily fill in. After completing all this, your Google Cloud Lab account will be created. Now, once your account is created, you'll see a green startup option. Click on it and also check the I am not a robot box. In just a few seconds, about 2 to 3 seconds, Google will provide you with a username and password. Basically, Google is actually giving you a brand new account. Now we have the username and password. The next step is to create a new Google Chrome profile. Creating a new profile is very easy. Click on your account icon in the top right corner. A drop-down menu will appear. At the bottom, you'll see the option to create a new profile. Click on that. After clicking, a new interface will open where you need to click on Continue without signing in. This will open a new Google Chrome profile interface. Now, enter the user ID and password here that you received from Google Cloud Lab. Enter the username for the email and use the same password for the password field. Then click on Sign In. Some terms and conditions will appear, which you need to accept. In this way, your new Google account will be ready. Now, just simply search for Hilo AI on Google and go to its website. There, you'll automatically see the option to sign in. Sign in using this new account. As soon as you sign in, you'll see that you've received 500 free credits again. By repeating this process, you can use this tool for free for an unlimited amount of time. But I would advise you that once you grow to a certain level, you should definitely get its paid plan, because compared to other tools, its price is quite affordable. Now, the most important thing is, do not close the timer that's running on the screen until the process is complete. If you close the session after receiving the username and password, Google might think that the platform is being misused or even suspect a phishing attack. That's why you should let this session keep running in the background. Anyway, it will automatically close after 1 hour. If you like this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Every week, I'll keep bringing you new AI tools and the latest news related to AI. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.